Let me show you three of the best tools that every trader must have when trading. And these are tools that have helped me improve as a trader, that improve my execution, tracking, and overall performance as a forex trader. So if you're serious about trading, make sure you watch this video to the end. And also make sure that you use these tools when you're trading. Let's get started. The first one is an auto position sizer. What it does is it helps you automatically calculate your lot size. And this is mostly for those that trade on desktop. So if you trade on your desktop or your laptop or your computer, then this is a plugin that you can put into your MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5, and it's going to help you automatically calculate your lot size. Now, I know that most of you have that problem because I've had a problem before and I fixed it with this tool. The problem is manually calculating your lot size. When you want to enter a trade, you're going to find out that the lot size that you want to use, you might not know how to calculate it, right? You might be struggling, okay, should I use one lot, should I use two lots, should I use 0.5, 0.4, 0.15? You don't really know the exact lot size that you should be using for the account size that you're trading. Let's say you want to risk 1% on your account. What exactly is 1% on your account? Is 1% $100? And what lot size will you use so that when price hits your stop loss, you lose only $100. That's a problem that most of you face. That's a problem that I faced when I was getting into trading, and I had to fix it with an auto plugin that I put into my MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5 that helps me automatically calculate the lot size. So I don't need to start struggling trying to calculate it and start making all these errors. Once I get on the trade, I just click a button and then it automatically calculates my lot size based off of my stop loss for me, right? So the plugin is mainly for desktop. You can't get it on a mobile. It's just for desktop. So if those of you that trade on your desktop, I personally, most of my trades are done on my laptop or my desktop. I hardly enter trades on my phone, or else maybe I'm out. Now on my laptop at home, that's when I use my phone. I'm going to show you how the position sizer works. I'm going to show you on my screen. This is an example of the plugin, the EA, that helps you automatically calculate your lot size, the position sizer, right? So this is the plugin here. I've already installed it on my MetaTrader. So these are demo accounts just for example purposes. So this is the EA. This is what it looks like. So the way it works is I just put in my stop loss, right? So let's say I'm trading, right, and I see a trade on TradingView. What I do is, let me just share my screen so you guys can see it even better. So what I do is, let's say I see a trade on TradingView, right? Let's say I see sells here, right? And I take sells, my stop loss. This is my stop loss. What I do is I copy the stop loss value. I just copy it, and then I go to the plugin, the EA, and paste the stop loss there, right, on whatever asset that is. So when I put the stop loss, I can set the take profit if I want to. This is the account balance, put how much I want to risk. So let's say this is 1%. I'll just put 1% there. If it's 5%, I put 5% value. So let's copy from EURUSD, since it's EURUSD that we're on right now. Let's say I sell here, copy my stop loss, and I carry it there and put it on here like this. So you can see this is the stop loss. This is the stop loss here. I can increase it and reduce it if I want to, right? So let's say I put it here. You can just drag and drop it wherever you want it to be. 5%. I click on trading, this tab here, click on trade. Then it tells me you want to actually sell. This is the lot size that it's going to use. All right, so before I enter the trade, so basically you can see the position size down here, 4.7 lots. If I change this to 1% risk, it's going to change automatically. So let's go take it back to 5% risk. So it's going to be 4.76, and 5% is $500. That's so basically I'm risking $500. This is the lot size I'm going to be using. So I go here and click on trade. It tells me an extra confirmation that I want to sell. This is the lot size. This is the risk, right? Entry and stop loss. I click on OK, and boom, I'm in the trade. So you can see here I'm in the trade. This is my stop loss all the way here. You can see the stop loss is at $500. Then I can drag take profits wherever I want it to be at. Let's say I wanted to risk reward. That's $1,000, right? $1,000 down here. So this is the plugin that I use, and this is how I use it. So if you want to get access to the plugin, I'm not affiliated with them. The website that you find is on earnforex.com. So you can go over there, click on download either for MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5, whichever one you're using. Also, I'm going to put the link in the description below. I'm not affiliated with them. So if you just want to use the tool to help you, this is what I use to trade, right? You can see how smooth the process is. I'll just put the stop loss and click on trade, and then just enter the trade instantly. I don't need to be waiting. I don't need to be waiting for any calculation on my phone or whatever. This is how I trade when I'm trading with my laptop, right? When I'm trading my phone,
of course, is something different. This doesn't work on phone, but this is the desktop version.
The second tool that you need when trading is you need a trading journal. Now, there are two types of trading journal that you can have. You can have a software, which is going to be an automated trading journal, and you can also have the manual type, which is the one where you use like spreadsheets, maybe like an Excel spreadsheet or a Google spreadsheet. All right. So whichever one you want to use is good. For the trading journal that's automated as a software, of course, you have to pay for it. It's not free. One of the trading journals that I can recommend for you that I've used, I'm currently using, is TradeZella. That's one of the best that I've seen for automatically journaling your trades. I think it's about like $29 per month or something, right? If you're making money from trading, you shouldn't, $29 to spend on the trading journal that's actually going to help you. It shouldn't be much, right? So if you have the money to go that route, you can go $29 per month and get a TradeZella account. But if you don't have the money to spend, or maybe you're a new trader, or you just want something that's free that won't break the bank, you can go with the manual route, which is a bit harder to do, but is also very good. It's actually going to even train you even more than the TradeZella because it takes a lot of more of your effort put into it. And that's why using Google Sheets or Excel spreadsheets, right? So Google Sheets is basically it's basically a spreadsheet where you can spread on the sheets or something. Manually, you can journal your trades with spreadsheets. I'm going to show you an example of how it looks like. I'm going to do a screen recording showing you on my laptop examples of my own trade journals and how I record my trades using the Google Sheets, right? So I use both of them. I use the TradeZella, I also use the Google Sheets. The reason why I use Google Sheets as a manual form of journaling is because manually you're putting effort into the journaling, right? So you're the one that's going there and typing, okay, I won the trade, why I lost the trade, I lost the trade, calculating the wins and losses and everything. It's you doing it manually, so it takes a lot of effort, so right, and it takes discipline to do that. But automated, the problem with automated is that it just happens, right? You just review it and then that's all. But you actively doing it, recording it, taking it down is also very good, right? For retention and discipline and all those things, right? So you can either go with the software or with the manual sheet.
I use Google Sheets because it's easier to use. The interface is very nice. So this is how I journal my trades, right? For every month. So you have January, February, March, April, May, June, and July. We're currently in July. As you can see, in July it hasn't been really smooth, right? You can see first week of July just plus half percent. Second week -2, third week -3, right? But other months have been good. So this is how I journal my trades. So when I take a win, I just come here. Let's say I take a trade on gold and I win. I just come here and write 1W. So the W means win, L means loss. So one win. If I take a loss, I write 1 loss, right? If I take a win, I put 1 win. If I take a loss, I'll write 4 L. So this is how I journal my trades. Now at the end of the week, right? So this is week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. At the end of the week, I put in my percentage gain after calculating all of this, right? So I use a 1 to 3 risk to reward. So if you look at this, you can see this 1 win and 2 wins here. So that's 3 wins. 3 times 3 is 9, right? So 9 minus these 2 losses, that's 7. So total will be 7% for that week. Calculate all the weeks together and I get my monthly percentage, which is, if you calculate everything together like this 4, 7 plus 4 plus 5 plus 3 will give you 19. I also get the win rate for that month, right? Win rate for that month, win rate for that month. All right, you can see not every month is the same. Like April here, win rate is 35%, win rate here is 40%. Win rate for June is 33%. I'm sure the win rate for July is going to be low, but that's just how it is, right? So if you want to get the software version, you can use TradeZella. That's one of the best trading journal softwares that you can use. All right, so this is the website. This is what the trading journal looks like. This is an automated trading journal. So any trade that you take is going to automatically show up on your dashboard. But if you want to get an account with them, then go to their website. I'll put the link in the description below. You can see this one is not free. It's $24 per month, $33 per month if you're going for the annual plan. So yeah, these are the ways I journal with the manual and with the TradeZella for an automated experience.
The third tool that you need to use if you want to be successful as a trader is the same. It's kind of similar to the first one, which is the automated position sizer, but this one is more of a manual position sizer, and this one is for those of you that are using mobile. Now, most people use mobile to take their trades. You're most likely using mobile to watch this video, so I'm sure majority of people are going to be using mobile. So this one is for the mobile users. If you want to calculate your lot size on mobile, this is the app that I use to calculate my lot size on mobile. The name of the app is called Stinu. Stinu. It's a mobile app that you can use to manually calculate your lot size. You're just putting your account balance, percentage you want to risk, and then stop loss, and then and choose the currency pair that you're trading, of course, and then it's gonna calculate the lot size for you. It's gonna show you all the levels of the lot size. Let's say you put 10 pips stop loss, it's gonna show you for 10 pips, 11 pips, 12 pips, 13 pips, 15 pips, all the way like that. It's gonna show you a list of lot sizes for each stop loss level, because I understand that, because the reason why that makes sense for me, because when you're trading, it's not always going to be like 10 pips or 15 pips or 20 pips. Sometimes it's going to be like 12 pips, 12.5 pips, 13 pips, right? It's going to give you numbers like that when you're trading. So it's not always going to be like 10 pips, whole numbers like that, or 15, 20. It's not always going to be exactly like that. So it's good that they show the list so they can be able to know the exact lot size to use for that specific number of pips of your stop loss, because your lot size is based on the size of your stop loss and the amount you're risking, right? Those two things are the most important things for calculating your lot size. So if you want to get the app, make sure to download the app in your app store. It works for both iOS and Android, so you can get it on your Google Play Store and you can get it on your iOS store, right? So make sure to download the app. The link is going to be in the description below. These are the 3 tools that help me tremendously. So whenever I want to trade on my laptop, that is the first one. The plugin is the one that I use to trade on my laptop. If I'm not with my laptop and I'm on my phone, I use the second app, the Steno app, mobile app, to calculate my lot size so I can enter the trade. And then when I'm done trading, I use the trading journal to record my trades, either TradeZilla or the manual one, or both, right? So these are the 3 tools that help me improve as a trader. They should also help you and make your trading more seamless and more easier to maneuver, right? If you want to get more educational content and you want to learn directly from me, I have a 12-week mentorship. Link is going to be in the description below. Also, make sure to join my free Telegram. The link is also going to be in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. If you're not subscribed, make sure to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Follow and like more. Peace.